late nights, open mics, open minds. If you found this, you're right where you're supposed to be. Let's talk. Yeah. Mic light on, chair lean back, another thought running laps in my head like that. No mask, no act, just truth on wax. If it's heavy, we lift it. If it's funny, relax. From the noise outside to the quiet inside. Every voice got weight, every moment got time. Some days feel fast, some nights feel long. So we hit record just to make it make sense again. Talking wins, talking losses, talking life in between. How the dream look bright, but the path ain't clean. If you ever felt stuck, if you ever felt seen, pull up close. This is space where you breathe. No script on the table, no clock on the wall. Just the groove in the room when the questions fall. This the Groovy Guy podcast. Press play, let it ride. Real talk, slow time. Let the stress slide. From the laugh out loud moments to the deep down truth. If it's coming from the heart, then it's coming from boom. Yeah, the Groovy Guy podcast, where the vibes stay strong. Where a minute turn hours when the groove come on. If you're here for the insight, or just kill some time, you in the right place. Welcome to the mind. Yeah, some days it's jokes, some days it's deep. Some days you barely hanging on by sleep. But we talk it out, yeah, we air it clean. Turn weight into words, turn silence to steam. Conversation stretch past the surface layer. From the plans we make to the fears we carry. No perfect answers, no claiming control. Just trying to understand how the world unfolds. From pop culture talk to the personal side. From what if questions to the reasons why. If you ever ask life, what's next for me? You're not alone, yeah, we all think deep. This the Groovy Guy podcast. No rush, no race. Just a voice, just time. Just a headspace. Whether rolling in the car or alone at night. Let the groove keep you company, keep it light. Yeah, the Groovy Guy podcast, hosted by Boom, where the mic stay warm and the thoughts stay true. Every episode, another moment in tune. If you feel real to you, then we did it right. Sometimes you don't need answers. You just need to hear somebody say it out loud. That's what this is. Life don't come with a manual page. We learn in real time, we grow with age. From old regrets to the brand new goals. Still trying to figure out how the puzzle folds. But there's power in talk, there's peace in sound. In hearing your thoughts when they slow down. So if today felt heavy, if tomorrow unknown, sit with me a second, you ain't alone. This the Groovy Guy podcast. Let the groove sink in. Where the talk stay honest and the vibe stay genuine. No matter where you at or the mood you're in, there's room at the table, yeah, you always fit in. Yeah, the Groovy Guy podcast. Turn it up and down. From the first word spoken to the silence spoken. If you take one thing when you leave this room, let it be this. You good, you here, and the groove live on with boom.
Welcome back to the Groovy Guy podcast, bro. Oh my goodness. Hello, Mr. Boom Boom Pow 1 here. Fix my mic. Put it right there. Hope you guys are doing all right. It's been a day, week situation thing. Wow. So, if you didn't see the title already, if you didn't see the thumbnail, you didn't see anything at all. We're talking about single player versus multiplayer games today. Something I've been thinking about, and it's a topic that I've been thinking about for a while, and I thought, why not? Kage, welcome. Agent Rat, thank you for being here. Sydney Gamer, thank you for being here. Groovy Guy, stand up. Lollipop, S2X, I'm the Groovy. Sup, go? Hope you're doing. I'm doing well, thank you, man. I hope you're doing well too. Love My Groovy People by user. A bunch of numbers and letters, bro. Thank you guys for being members of the channel. That means a lot to me, right? That's pretty awesome. Bro, I still get emails from my I don't even know exactly. Let me tell you, what exactly is his title? Because I have my own connection at YouTube because like I'm a partner channel. Uh, well, it's the community creators program, right? His name's Alex, and he's always emailing me stuff like to check out, get involved with, to reach out to other creators, like something to be a part of that I was gonna be a part of last year, but I figured like I'm not gonna have time for it. Like it was a how to like increase memberships in your channels, which was really cool, and I still get emails from it. But apparently, there's going to be another big change to YouTube coming up soon, which I feel like that's its own separate thing. So we'll do that later. I mean, I'm interested, and I'm interested to see. We're going to be getting a newsletter soon, so that's that could be pretty cool, right? Beard. I gotta shave this, dude. It's actually like I don't like it at this point now. Like switching, bro. I'll get there. Disco balls. But yeah, single player versus multiplayer games, dude. I don't know what side of the. I'm gonna put this in chat now. I want to hear from you guys, and then we're gonna do multiplayer. I'm gonna leave this up for at least most of the stream, if not all. I want to hear from you guys on what you think. No clue how I am still awake, but hi, Melinda. You should be. You should have gone to bed hours ago, like literal hours ago. But you're still awake, and I don't know how, but that's pretty lame. I am in B. You didn't sleep. But yeah, dude, Kage, fucking Melindia is over in Europe. She is 6 hours ahead of me and you, and she's still awake. She slept like 2 hours, not even. Like, what the hell? Go to bed. Oh, not even. She hasn't slept at all yet. Well, there you go. Good on you. You better fall asleep when you're done with work, at least. But yeah. Anyways, like I've been trying to say, single player versus multiplayer. Personally, I have a poll in the chat, and I welcome anybody to hit it during the stream. I myself prefer single player games. I definitely prefer single player, not just because like I like the single player over like I love playing with friends, right? I love playing with other people. I think it's great. I think it's fun. But it's so hard sometimes, like my work schedule, and then you have other people's work schedules to like actually sit down and game together. Like if you look at the whole history of my channel, the only multiplayer stuff you'll really find is Overwatch, and that's all like streams that happen from like midnight to 2 a.m., right? Maybe 3 or 4. And everything else is single player because I can record it or stream it at any point I wanted to. We did have the Soul Link about a little over a year ago, and that was hard because the person I did that with is in the UK, and he's 5 hours ahead of me. So like that was just a whole nother like problem. But that had to be pre-recording. I couldn't do anything like that on streaming. Imagining friends. There's something on your face. There's something on my face, like glasses, hair, my beard. Could be. I don't know. Wait, it's just your glasses. My mistake. I'm not gonna be able to reach out at all. But yeah, no. So for me personally, I definitely am a single player kind of person, right? It's so much easier and better for me. Like, you guys know I love playing Baldur's Gate. It's so like I can do that solo, but I can do it whenever I want. If I'm playing multiplayer, I either gotta get stuck with being with the randoms, or I gotta get stuck with like a bunch of people that I don't know. Like, and who knows how good or bad they're gonna be. At least if I play like single player, I have an idea what the AI could be end up being. Uh, Hugh Jackman, is that bro? The glasses back on, dude. I hate the way I look without my glasses too. Like this is my like my What do you call that? Uh, the clothes you could put on, like that you or like the whatever when you play video games, dude. Um, I'm trying, dude. I can't remember what it was called. 50-50 on it, but with games like Helldivers 2, Warframe, and Shinobi Strikers, that's the thing, right? You definitely like there are so many good games that are multiplayer, right? And multiplayer gaming has like such a difference, like in terms of like playing it. I wish I had friends. No, you can't say anything. Also fucked up and didn't sleep. But yeah. But hold on. Eris, no, Eris needs to sleep too, but she's raw dogging it and pulling an all nighter. Rastov, you have friends. This is gonna be the year of your collabs, and I can't wait to see them, dude. That shit's gonna be funny. Um, but regardless, yeah, no. Multiplayer can definitely be fun. I grew up playing Call of Duty all the time, and playing with friends after school was like the best thing I ever like the best times I ever had, right? You know, like, oh, we're getting out of class, well, let's go home, play some Black Ops 2, you know, just kill streaks, scoreboard, making fun of friends, going back and forth. Those are the days. So if I raw dog it, it's okay. Yes, just raw dog until you can manage to go to bed. Definitely take a nap, but raw dog it if you have to. That's got to be the next emote I think I'm gonna make, the raw dog. But then again, God of War, Ragnarok, Cyberpunk, and Avatar are some single player games. Or if I were to make a top 5 of my favorite games of all time, I know at least one is a multiplayer game. I know that for a fact, but the rest are probably gonna be like single player games. I would think, right? Because that's the thing. Like, I don't even know what I would put in my top 5, like top 5 favorite games of all time, or even my top 10. Like, I'd have to actually like sit down and think about that. That's something I really, oof, bro. I would love to do like a video on that, like my top 100 games of all time, just of all time. But who knows? Who knows? I don't think I'm gonna be doing that anytime soon. I think it'd be funny though. Maybe. As of the game, definitely if I wanted to be immersed in something story driven, I prefer solo. Game with friends is more fun usually though. I like stories. People read books. I play games when I jump. If I play, I mean this. No, literally, like I love the idea. Like that's part of why, like growing up, I stopped really watching TV and kind of like transitioned more so to like just gaming in general, because I'm the protagonist. I'm the hero. If if I want to jump, I can jump. If I want to fight that monster, I can fight that monster. If I want to take this assault rifle and run down that hallway, I'm doing it. Oh my god. Honestly though, and then there's that like in between where you have co-op games that you can play solo or you can play with another person. I think co-op is like that good like middle ground where you can get like a friend or multiple friends and just play together. Cause like yeah, it's fun like going up against other people, but it can sometimes you get like you have those rage moments where you just don't want to put up with it. Oh my god, the amount of times I've like uninstalled Call of Duty, Overwatch, or any other game and just walked away from it for like a day just to go back and get more. That's a whole nother topic for a different day. Single player is winning the poll with 57%. Bro, that's good. Hell yeah, bro. 57 votes. I mean, we got 9 people here. Could we get some more votes? Like, come on, bro. At least on my screen it says 7 people. 9 people. I don't know. I don't know. I think you guys can try a little harder. But I would absolutely love to hear what everybody's like favorite game of all time. Both your favorite single player and favorite multiplayer games. I think that like I would love to hear it because like honestly, single player, oh, I don't know. Or like even your favorite co-op games, right? Because like technically, I've played them single player, but I love the Dying Light franchise, and they're technically a co-op. It's both co-op and multiplayer, but I think I prefer much more in the co-op area, right? Um, Multiplayer, It Takes Two. I've never played It Takes Two. I hear it's so good though. I hear that game is so fucking good. Single player though, bro, dude, Red Dead Redemption. Bro, it's oh my god, like I love that game so much. My dog is named after the main character of that game. Split Fiction, I hear that was very good too. I heard Split Fiction was great. That's the game where it's like sci-fi and then fantasy, I think, right, Eris? Don't get me started on Apex Legends. I quit last year, but before I did that, I had a love-hate relationship. Yeah. Oh my god, dude. I never played Apex, but I heard that's like I know it's like Overwatch where you have like that massive like attachment to it. I love War Tales. I named the characters after people I know, so it's like I'm playing with friends. Yeah, had some chaotic lethal company lobbies. Heavy dying, bro. Honestly, co-op, I have to get a group together and play Sketchy's Contract. That game, if you guys have ever never heard of it, look up Sketchy's Contract on Steam. That game is so much fun. It's kind of like Lethal Company, except you're in space, going to different planets, and you're just collecting as many resources as you can over the course of 3 days. There are monsters at night. There's some enemies during the day. Like there's things that can kill you, obviously. But oh, it's so good. It is so good. Rastov is gay. Rastov is not gay, but Rastov is a very handsome man. So look, Rastov, remember you can time out for 10 seconds if you want. You are managing mod, bro. Um, but yeah, no, it's there's a lot of fun you could have. Whether it's like, I understand both sides of the argument of like multiplayer versus co-op. I don't really know where I would like land entirely. Like, I definitely prefer like single player is like right above multiplayer for me. But I don't know where exactly I'd leave it off of. Give him that 600. Uh, but like one thing, a lot of like modern games have like multiplayer kind of like built into it. You have like, dude, $80 games nowadays. Like you better have both a single player and a multiplayer aspect to it. If you don't, I'm actually gonna cry. I refuse. Palia is a good solo and multiplayer game. Okay, never heard of it. Never. But like when you play like single player, like there are some perks, right? Like single player, you have usually a better story. Usually, like you can pause it at least, which is good. Maybe you, me, and Buff doing Space Marines on the weekend. I would absolutely love to do Space Marine on the weekend. Like on a Saturday, like my Saturday into Sunday morning, I would absolutely be down for that. That would be a lot of fun. Hell yeah. Um, like 99% of like solo player games, like single player, you can actually pause the game. I've had so many issues. Like the new Dying Light has a couple of times where you can't pause the game at all in the middle of a cutscene, which pisses me off. Uh, Spent a summer playing Deep Rock Galactic, and that was fun. Solo and co of being an engineer. Hmm. I would prefer being a scout. I don't want to be an engineer. I'm not gonna be the I'm not gonna be the engineer. I can't. Single player, you get mods. Like obviously multiplayer, you can do mods too, right? Like Marvel Rivals is a great like example where all the mods for that game that you can use that are compatible are all just like skins that like only you're gonna be able to use and see, right? That I think is so much fun. Oh, I would love to get back into Marvel Rivals, but I sucked at that game. I played that game for 3.5 hours, played as Venom for 3.5 hours, had fun, and then never want to play again. And like you don't even rage quit solo player games, right? Or single player games. Um you wanna play LOL? We could jam that. I mean, before your stream tonight, sure, but like I see, Rasa, here's the thing, right? When you go live at 3 a.m., I have to then be up at like a couple hours later, so like, I can't. Like the longest I could stay up for is like 5 a.m. without like oversleeping for my job. So that's a tough part. But yeah, this weekend absolutely. No, yeah, absolutely, yeah. At some point, absolutely, dude. Like this weekend, maybe if you're up for it, hell yeah. I think that could be a lot of fun. Um, what was I gonna say? There's no screaming 12-year-olds on microphones when you play a single player game. That's a good thing. But a lot it's crazy how a lot of these like mainstream games that go viral are multiplayer too. Like when you think about like Fall Guys, RV there yet, Peak, I still have to play Peak with Siren. We still have to play it. Oh my fucking god, man. We need to play that game. Oh my god. Oh, and you actually get to finish the game sometimes when you play single player. The amount of co-op games or multiplayer games I've picked up to play with friends and we never finish it. You want Peak so bad? Honestly, I would love to do Peak. I'm trying to get my put the screaming ads to the amp. But like I would, oh my god, I would love. to do peak. You know what? Let me actually see. I'm gonna try my best to get my friend Siren to either stream or play that game. So let me actually grab her channel. Let me grab that for you, Mr. Kage. I just realized something. Copy. I'm actually gonna post her thing. I'm actually gonna pin it. It is on sale. Oh, okay. And then let me pin message. There you go. So if anyone wants to go check out Siren Syrup, really cool person. I'm hoping she'll like either record it or stream it soon, but really cool person. You guys would absolutely love her content. She's got a lot going on right now, but as soon as she gets her everything settled, she's gonna be uploading more. So hopefully we'll see more from Siren soon. Soon. Uh multiplayer, like here's the thing, right? I can like from the perspective of somebody who plays a multiplayer game, there's a few reasons why single player might look boring. Like the stakes are kind of like boring when you're playing just with AI. There's a little bit more skill needed in terms of playing it versus like when you're playing single player, because like when you're relying on your own skill to win a game for you and your friends, it feels really good. But when you're stuck relying on the AI to get through a game, it can kind of like be boring. I used to be heavy into League of Legends. Rastov, you look like a guy who was be into League of Legends. I'm not even gonna lie. Specifically, PvP multiplayer is what gives multiple games a bad. True, dude. Oh my god. As a former Call of Duty king, dude. Oh my god, dude. I used to, bro. Multiplayer, like PvP gets so rough. 12 years sober of League. Oh, not in a long time though. But yeah, no, like dude, League of Legends. I had somebody who tried getting me to League of Legends at one point, and I wanted to try it so fucking bad. But then I actually got a gaming computer, and then like right before watching it or like playing it, I like saw like a YouTube video, and immediately I was like, this does not look like my kind of game. World of Warcraft guild coming soon. I would 100% be down for a World of Warcraft guild. That shit would sound fun, dude. I played once World of Warcraft, and to impress a girl that I was working with because she played a World of Warcraft. But then I found out she had like a thing with a guy. They had a kid together. I was like, I'm not getting involved in that. I'm good. No, thank you. No, thank you. You can't really have bragging rights if you think about it in single player games. Like aside from like Souls games like Dark Souls, Elden Ring, Bloodborne, you can kind of have bragging rights for that. But like at this point, I feel like those games have been beaten by so many people that saying you beat a Souls game isn't really saying much anymore. Like I was joking around that I'm him because I beat Dark Souls 3, but I'm really not. I still suck at those games. That's not the attitude. You gotta get that loot. Yeah, no, dude, I would absolutely love to try World of Warcraft again. That would sound so fun. Uh, that would sound really fun. Plus with multiplayer, you also get like infinite replayability. So that's part of it. Like I played the same multiplayer maps on Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2 like over and over again for between those two games alone. I played Black Ops 2 for a second year. So that's like there's literally 3 years of the same like 20ish maps between both games, plus DLC maps. But like, not everybody had like they eventually end up disabling DLC maps just because like not everybody has them as the games get older. The only reason you really ever want to buy DLC, in my opinion, for Call of Duty is the zombie maps. Which Rasov, I successfully baited you to play a horror game. Let's fucking go! I actually got you to play it, dude. Seeing you go up against those zombies was hysterical. Hysterical, dude. That was actually like pretty fun. As soon as you like got to that point, I was like, let's fucking go. That's actually just amazing. It wasn't my 100% intention, but the fact that it happened, chef kiss. Let's see. Let me think, right? you definitely have more replayability with multiplayer games. Single player, I mean, you could play the same game over and over again. Like I've beaten Red Dead Redemption 2 way too many times. Like an unhinged amount of times. Red Dead 2 is one of just that is a top 10 game for me. Story-wise, top 5. I genuinely love that game. My dog is named after the main character. My boy Arthur. Um and people can kind of get defensive over either single player or multiplayer because that's kind of how people like calm down, right? That's how they relax after work. Multiplayer, like, dude, you'll work an 8-hour shift. You'll provide for your family. You'll cook dinner. You'll then go sit on your couch to play for like an hour or two, just to turn on the TV and get called like a horrible slur by like a 12-year-old. Me and my friends play Lethal Company with a bunch of mods like the Mimic mod and other that make it more scary. Rockstar blew so much potential with the Red Dead Online. See, that's the thing with multiplayer that gets me, like the online aspect. Red Dead Online had so much potential, but it was just another cash grab because I think they wanted it to be just another Grand Theft Auto, right? Like it's Grand Theft Auto made so much money, so much fucking money, and they were just it made billions of dollars. I think. Actually, I'm gonna figure that out right now. I'm actually gonna see. Have you tried the casino mod? Oh, okay, that was not directed at me. uh, in total, $10 billion since 2013. As of mid 2025, they had made $10 billion, and that's partly why Rockstar has gone downhill. Even though it was an abysmal game, Anthem servers were shut down perma on the 12th. I heard about that. Never played it, but I did hear about that. Um, but it's crazy that like GTA they banned it. Yeah, no, yeah, dude. With the success of GTA Online, Rockstar, there was a graph I remember seeing a few years ago with like all the games that they released every single year from inception of the company, and it was like 20 games, 15 games, 18 games. GTA comes out like 5, and then just stopped. It was like a 4 or 5 year. No, it was a 5 year gap. GTA no, Red Dead Online came out, and then there was another big gap, and I forget if another game came out after that. It was a fun mod. I recommend. I'll have to check out Groovy. Once they add the shark cars, they never looked back. Mm, mm. Kage, thank you for the disco balls. Thank you for the disco balls. Thank you for being groovy. I should definitely get something groovy related like that. That's why I made the disco ball because I wasn't really sure if they had any like emotes. Shark cars, they never looked like. Yeah, dude. I'm not a fan of Grand Theft Auto. Let me tell you that. Grand Theft Auto is so ass, in my opinion. I get they're popular. I get the series is fun. I get everybody loves playing it and robbing banks, sleeping with hookers. That's not for me. It's just not. Like, if you like that, that's fine. But like that, that's just not for me. I don't enjoy that. But like I get it. Everyone's different. Everyone wants to play different things. That's fine, but it's just not for me. I'm not gonna play it. I do miss the old single player movie titles. Like when Kung Fu Panda came out, Ratatouille, like Shark Tales. I miss the days of when a video game came out for a movie. Like my name on YouTube, Mr. Boom Boom Pow, comes from James Cameron's Avatar, the video game, because there's a character named Boom Boom Batista who literally just goes boom boom pow, and that's where I got my channel name. I've been rocking this name since 2009, 2010, 2009 or 2010, and it's gonna stick with me. It'll never go away. I I like the idea Rasov had where he's like, oh, maybe you should change it to just Boom or Lieutenant Boom. I think it's kind of just who I am at this point. I like saying BBP. you know. And when the BBP universe comes out, oh, you guys aren't ready for that 24-hour cycle. Just wait. But like I want to hear from you guys. Like, what's the best single player game you guys have ever played? You know, because I want to say it's Red Dead Redemption 2 for me. God of War 2018 was a really good game. 2018 was a great game for a great year for games, anyways. Uh, that was 2018 was a great year. Definitely Ragnarok for you. Ragnarok was a good game. I personally think it was a little bit rushed, but at the same time, they did improve upon things from 2018, you know? So it was definitely a really good game. Um, trying to think, other great, like the Infamous games are so good. Second Son, I really enjoyed Second Son. I know the story wasn't the best, but I really enjoyed that game. That's a game I could definitely replay right now if I wanted to. Cyberpunk and No Man's Sky come to mind. I was obsessed with Breath of the Wild. Never played Breath of the Wild. I'm not a Nintendo guy, unfortunately. Almost all of the Pokemon games are great games in my opinion. Well, not all, but like the main series. You know, like they have a team of six. We'll be seeing that soon. Infamous needs to come back. There was apparently a canceled Infamous and what is it called? Infamous and I forget the name of that other franchise. It's another franchise that was it's kind of compared to Infamous a lot. That was supposed to have like like a collab for a game. But there was another game. I think it was it Grand Theft Auto that kind of stopped it? No, no, it was what was that game that multiplayer game that came out a few years ago that only lasted 12 days. Like it died sooner than a housefly did. You know what I'm talking about? Starts with a C, I think. Cyberpunk. I've had at least 4 playthroughs. You never played through a. You never. I never played a Pokemon. That's crazy, Eris. Cy Cooper was great. Concord. Fucking Concord. Concord is the reason Sony stopped working on Infamous. Let that sink in. $500 million to buy that studio, cancel multiple projects for other beloved games to work on Concord. Think about that. The original Silent Hill 2 was released at such a pivotal moment in my life. A lot of self reflecting. Okay. Okay. No, Cryo, I'm not lying. I'm 100% truthing right now. 100% truthing. 100%. Is Glowshine still in the chat? Glow, are you still streaming tonight or did you cancel your stream? It is an L. It really is an L. It actually pisses me off. I love Infamous. That is a series I want back soon, and it's gonna take such a long time. It's actually gonna take a long time, and it makes me so angry. It was such a good game. Those games are fucking peak, man. I'm baked and now I'm unhappy. No, it's okay, Cryo. Uh, what another good thing? The Batman Arkham game of the PS3 was a child game of mine. Dude, Arkham Asylum. Well, granted, City's better. I really enjoyed Arkham Knight, but if you gave me the option to go back and play one of the Arkham games, I want to go back and play Asylum. I really want to go back and play Arkham Asylum. I love the Arkham games, but Arkham Asylum is like a comfort game to me. Legend of Dragon with the Final Fantasy VII remake treatment would be. Dude, I never played Legend of Dragon, but Final Fantasy VII that remake was actually really good. Just in terms of how good the game was, I never played it. The Arkham games were great. I bought all of them for $6 on the PS5. Very good deal. That is an amazing deal. Kage. Oh my god, that is an amazing deal. Oh my lord. That's actually an amazing deal. Um, but like, so we talked about that. What is your favorite multiplayer game, guys? That I'd like to hear too. Because for me, it would have to be either Overwatch, Call of Duty Black Ops 2. I'm trying to think, would I put anything else there? Would I? I wonder. Because there were a lot of multiplayer games I played as a kid. Not just as a kid. Helldivers 2. Helldivers 2 looked like one of those games that like were really fun. But I never got to like really play Helldivers 2. My friend group at the time, I was trying really hard to get them into it, and they just refused to like play it with me or get it, and it made me so sad. Same with Chain Together. I actually got to play Chain Together 2 recently with Melindia, which was really fun. We got to find a day to like actually play that again soon. I was gonna do that with Glowshine, but there's a reason we can't do that right now. World of Warcraft, true. World of Warcraft, yo, dude, I actually want to get back into World of Warcraft now that I'm thinking about it. Halo, Black Ops 2, and a lot of fight games off the top. Uh, yeah, I'm not a big fighting game kind of person. The only fighting game I've ever played and really liked was if I had to pick one, I really liked the Xenoverse games, the Dragon Ball Xenoverse games, but it just didn't hit right, you know? It just didn't hit right for me. But mm, I don't know. Maybe I'll do World of Warcraft soon. Hmm? Maybe. Plug for the one gifted membership. Thank you, man. Hitting Mrs. Jones. Thank you so much, dude. Plug. I haven't seen you in a while, dude, but it's good to see you. I stick with Ascension, World of Warcraft nowadays. A lot of different content on private servers. Really enjoy the Naruto Storm games, and I dabbled a bit in Sparkling Zero. I never played Sparkling Zero, but that's it. I did hear it was a very fun game. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Let me get my OBS back on my screen. Oh, but plug, dude. Honestly, thank you, man. I appreciate any and all support. This is just for me to have fun, and you guys being here to help and support. Really appreciate it. Which now that I realize it, did I actually put this in the title? Did I put it in the title? I did. I did put it in the title. Hmm. Put that. No, I'm not gonna put that in. I'm not gonna put that in because that would be funny if I did that, and you guys don't want funny. And when I say you guys don't want funny, I mean you don't want me to do something funny because I feel like you guys will hate me if I do that. Also, Demon Slayer fighting game as well. Never played the Demon Slayer fighting game. I heard that and I heard it was okay. I didn't hear anyone like really go overboard and how much they liked it. I heard the My Hero Academia game really was not fun. Let's see. I have this written down somewhere. Click that. Click that. Yeah, I did write down a few talking points on this subject. Age difference in gamers, right? Most of my friend group right now, we're all like in our late 20s, early 30s. A few people a little older, a few people a little younger, but like for the most part, we're all like in that range. And dude, it's when you play games with people, especially multiplayer, unk. Who you calling a fucking unk, Kage? Who you calling an unk? I am 28 years old. 28. Who you calling an unk? But yeah, age difference in gamers is a big thing, right? So when you play multiplayer, that's like sometimes it'll like really change who you really want to include in some of these games, right? Whether it's like you want to get certain people for like a specific game, a co-op game, or just to hang out with while you play a single player game. Damn, am I the unk here then? Erky, you are a young, fresh spring goose, all right? You are so wise for your age. You are great. Don't let anyone call you an unk. And if they do call you an unk, just beat them up. Tell them Boom said no, and then beat them up. And then yeah, multiplayer, dude, multiplayer can actually feel like work at times. I'm literally an uncle, dude. I'm literally an uncle too. I just saw my nephew today. Oh no, I am an uncle, definitely. Yeah, but still beat them up. Even if you are one, still beat them up. So if any of you guys like, what would you say is honestly like, if you guys had to put on a pedestal, like the best co-op game, right? Like, it's not exactly multiplayer as in it's like your team versus another team, but like it's just you guys getting together to beat a game, whether it's like traditionally single player game or a game built specifically just for co-op. But what would you rank as like the highest? And for me, the one game that stands out a lot, either the original Lego games, like the Lego Star Wars games, or the Ratchet and Clank games. And when I say the Ratchet and Clank games, I mean more so a Deadlock, I believe the game is called, because in that game you can actually play as Jack from Jack and Daxter if you're player two, and that was always fun to see. That was always just fun. And then eventually they added a multiplayer. That was one of the first, I think it was the second or third PlayStation 2 game to ever have multiplayer. Lego Harry Potter was kind of lit with my little bro, not gonna lie. Okay. See, the thing about Lego Harry Potter is that it's a game about Harry Potter, who is a wizard. And as we all know, wizards are lame. They are very lame. They are so they're nerds, they're dumb, they're stupid, they're weak. You could push one down the stairs. You can push one up the stairs if you try hard enough. You can pick one up and throw him, and then you could RKO one. Older games, my brother and I loved playing Marvel Ultimate Alliance. You're dumb and stupid. Eris, I'm pretty wise and smart, especially as somebody who refuses to use magic, because when you play with magic, it's pretty unsportsmanlike. That's my favorite game. I never played Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Yeah, with Eris. Okay, but here's the thing, Hashira. If Eris said, "Wow, everybody in this chat should jump off a bridge," you'd be like, "Oh yes, me first, Queen." One of many, I should say. I never played Ultimate Alliance. I was always more of a DC guy. Yes, bro. Eris, demand something right now. Demand something right now. Let's see if he says yes or not. uh, but one thing I am curious about from you guys is when you, how do I word this exactly? When you're sad, what and you want to play a game, right? What game do you play to make yourself feel happy again? Like, what's the game that you play to like to cheer yourself up? Like, what is that game? You know? Because for me, there's a lot of different games I've like gone back and forth with. I wouldn't exploit it. Unlike you, I'm a good person. Okay, Ashley. Mm-hmm. Helldivers 2 or Shinobi Strikers. Okay, that's pretty good. I'd probably have to go with the original Dying Light for like my cheer me up kind of game, right? Like it's easy to get into. I know how to get like a lot of my good abilities early on. It's just it's that's kind of like my game, right? Like just sit down, turn my brain off. I'll like sit in my chair, controller in hand. Ashley's in the chat. Wow, look at that. What's going on, Ashley? I hope you're getting ready for prom. Comfort game, crab champion. Fucking crab champion. You look like the kind of person who would enjoy crab champion. I'm sure you would, Eris. I'm sure. Power World. That's one of those games I want to try, but I don't know. I don't know if I can play it. I feel like I want to, but I don't know. Don't hate on crab champions to make a game. Power World is fine. Fun. Okay. Okay. That's cool. Okay. So here's another good one for you. What game do you guys play when you're stressed? Like if you're just stressed out, like what's that game you're gonna turn on to like de-stress? Is it kind of the same options, or do you guys have like a specific game for that? Because for me, right, if I'm avoiding responsibilities, I'm probably gonna play like Baldur's Gate or like Flight of the Hamsters or something. Bulletstorm, good rage game. Well, that's the thing. It's not a rage game. It's like a de-stressed game. You know, like Crab Champions. I can shoot things as a silly little crab. Or Mortal Kombat. Okay. Helldivers 2 is I'm a simple man. Actually, I'm here because my nana texted me yesterday and my dress that she ordered. Oh wait, no. Actually, Mr. Boom Boom Pow, I am ready because my nana texted me yesterday and my dress that she ordered for me is at her house right now and she showed me already. That's awesome. Not an ad. That's awesome, Ashley. That's awesome. I actually have a question for you, Ashley. That prom you're going to, what is it called again? What is it called again? And well, Ashley answers that. So that's your games for when you're stressed, your games when you're happy. But here's a good one. If you're trying to avoid your responsibilities, right? Like you're trying to avoid doing work or anything. What game are you playing just to avoid things? Night to Shine. And what was the celebrity you mentioned their name to like next to it, right? It was like a celebrity. He was a football player. Boom. Kage's gonna say the same games. You're not gonna believe this. Tim Tebow. Okay, so Ashley, I had a question. That's a special needs event, right? Like it's a special needs prom, I believe. Helldivers 2 or Shinobi Strikers. Oh, it, bro. Crab champions, bro. Do you guys not have different games for like different moods you're feeling? Is it just me? Is it just me? Am I the odd one out? Yes, it is actually. Okay. So I was looking into that prom, Ashley. I know when I saw it, like it was like mentioning it was a special needs prom, right? Um, I hope I don't sound like strange asking this, Ashley, but are you special needs? You don't have to answer that, but I just wanted to make sure. I just wanted to make sure. Okay, probably Baldur's Gate 3 or whatever game is obsessed with that month. I'll hyperfixate. I'm pretty sure, aren't you like a Power Wash Simulator kind of person, Iris? Isn't that your game or Disney Dreamlight Valley? I feel like this would go more so for you. Yes, I actually answered. Okay, okay. Just wanted to make sure, Ashley. You don't have to tell me what kind, but I just want to make sure. All right, awesome. I love both of those. You are I know. I remember told me you were speedrunning Power Wash Simulator, right? Like with a friend. That sounds like fun. That does sound like fun. Uh, I do want to hear. I feel special. I do want to hear from you guys though. What are some of your gaming hot takes, whether it be like for specifically for multiplayer or single player? Because for me, I have a little bit of I don't even know if I would call this a hot take, but I think multiplayer games age worser, I would say, than like single player. I've been playing the Planet Crafts DLC and I've been cleaning toxic goo like Power Wash Simulator. Finally, I did speed run 2 in a day. Yeah, that's what it was, I think. But yeah, like for me, I think multiplayer games they age worse. I think well, live service games. I wouldn't even call this a. I wouldn't say it's a hot take to say they ruin games, but they definitely kill creativity. Um, Co-op, I would say, is definitely like a perfect middle ground for like single player and multiplayer. And then honestly, PvP for my hot take, I would say probably it brings out the worst in everyone. If you don't know, I play Batman Arkham Asylum on PS4. That's really cool, Ashley. I love the Batman Arkham games. Asylum is pretty cool. Games that really on friends are more short-lived, or rely on more short games are short-lived. People move on eventually. Single player, you don't rely on being public. True, that's very true. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. That's cool. But yeah, rely. Okay, just double checking. I didn't misread that. I was gonna say you spelled rely really wrong. That's crazy. That's crazy. But no, that's just I don't know, a mistype or whatever. But yeah, what are some of your like other like that's a great one, Eris. But what about you, the rest of you guys? Like any hot takes? I think the invasion system in every Dark Souls game is the worst thing that's ever touched gaming. Like the fuck you mean I'm minding my own business and some naked goober can remember. Thank you, Kage. I that's something I actually really fucking hated while playing the Dark Souls games. Get the fuck out of my game. Get the fuck out of my game. I'm playing this, and then you join my game and just kill me. and I'm all the way back through everything I just went through. Fuck you. Actually, go fuck yourself. Like, legitimately go fuck yourself. Better suck on trying to focus on something. Yeah. Yeah, get the fuck out of my game. Like, kind of like a. If we're gonna meet in the middle of like single player, multiplayer, I think co-op games are like kind of like peace treaties, like the Treaty of Versailles. Like it's like a good like little you can drop in, drop out, kind of like play. Uh, multiplayer you don't really get that unless like you want to like get like a punishment for like constantly joining and quitting games. Remakes and remasters can be double-edged sword. They bring back interest in older IPs. They do. They can bring back older interests, but they can definitely ruin or mess up the original intent of a game. 100% agree on that. Um, co-op games are definitely games that respect your time, but like it kind of like what I said before, like multiplayer games get worse with time. They like co-op games, like if the game relies on you, like Era said, to play with friends, it's gonna die very quickly. Uh, and like co-op is just multiplayer without the ego. You know, you're not really you don't really have that ego. No, honestly, right? Right? But here's another one for you guys. If you have 2 hours to play a game, right? Only one game. It can't be your favorite game, and it can't be a game you've already said in the chat tonight. What game are you gonna play? You have 2 hours. Just sit there and play. I want to hear this from you guys. You cannot name a single game that's already been mentioned tonight. I want to see if you guys can think of something different. Dragon Dogma 2 probably. Link to the Past. Okay. Okay. Cool. Wait, no. Yes. Wait, yes, Kage. Bloodborne, cool. Gabriel Knight 2, The Beast Within. Hell yeah. Void Bastards. Yes, that's an actual game. Do you guys have any like rage stories? Like from like any like gaming, like what would you say is your biggest rage moment from any video game you've ever played? The one game where like you actually paused or quit the game and just walked away from pure anger. Cause there's a lot of that for me. I I want to say probably during my I think it was one of my last sessions of the original Overwatch game. I remember playing competitive. We were in high masters. I stopped playing for a month or two, and I fell from grandmasters to regular like just masters. And I was trying to work my way back up. No, I think I went all the way down to diamond, and I was trying to work my way back up. I was trying so hard to get back to GM, and right the one game I needed to get back into GM, my Wi-Fi like had a huge issue, and we lost that game, and I remember actually like throwing my chair across the room. I actually just went ballistic, genuinely ballistic. I couldn't do it. Ocarina of Time, Water Temple's Kid. See, as someone who's never played a Legend of Zelda game, I've never had that issue. Never, not once. Mm. Co-op Baldur's Gate 3 honor mode. We all fell the elevator at the Gauntlet of Shar run over because of a glitch. Yes. Yes. I used to rage so hard at Halo that I threw a controller at my wooden closet door. Hard. A lot. Bro, I'm imagining just like a wooden door, right? Which is a bunch of like dents in front of it, all from a controller. Imagine never playing Zelda. Bro, Melindy, I have never played The Legend of Zelda, right? Never. I got killed by a 3 stacks swear team in Apex and some very unkind things. Only God will know. And deleted the game and re-downloaded it the next hour. That's what happened, bro, dude. Let me actually take a look. One game, I kind of, as a meme, I kind of want to play like a Sonic game. I'm not even gonna lie, but that would be horrible. Let me see. Dude, I feel like if I were to do a Zelda, dude, I have no interest in Zelda. Like that's something I'd have to do a goal for, to be honest. Like to play, like either record or stream me playing one of the Legend of Zelda games. I just have no interest. I would definitely have fun doing it. I know that for a fact. I wouldn't complain or cry or bitch and moan, but I would definitely I would fight playing that. Um but here's a good question for you guys, right? If you guys could only play one game for the rest of your life, what game would that be and why? You make Zelda games sound like a punishment. It honestly, for me, it probably would be a punishment. Pick a Zelda you have a slight interest in and go from there. Nah. But yeah, you guys can only pick one game to play for the rest of your life. You're not gonna believe this. Kage, I swear to God, if you say Helldivers 2 or Shinobi Striker, I swear to God. I swear to God. I'm gonna have Eris disown you. No, it just lets us know he doesn't know a good game. Bro, you know what? I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something, right? Y'all got 30 minutes, right? Bam. You guys got 30 minutes. 10 super chats of any kind. 99 cents or above. I'll do it. And I know you guys aren't going to do it, which means I'm not going to have to play a Zelda game. Mm. Uh, where was I? What question was I on? Yeah, for the rest of your life, yeah. So, Kage, you said Helldivers 2. What games would you guys play? Right? Like you only get to pick one game for the rest of your life, right? Honestly, like just only one, and you're stuck with that forever. Because me, I feel like there's enough replayability in Red Dead Redemption 2 that you could probably squeeze that out. I'd rather die. Exactly. Exactly. Um, there's enough replayability in Red Dead 2. I don't really know a game that will like I could get that much replayability out of. Part of me wants to say like one of the like maybe Kingdom Hearts 2, but I would definitely get tired of that eventually. You can't pick one game. Another part of me is thinking like Pokemon Go. Do I pay or just shake my head at how lame you are for just not playing stuff? Exactly. Exactly. Don't pay so that I don't have to. Ha. I can't stick to one thing. See that's the thing, right? Like I've had that question so many times. Like if you only play one video game or watch one movie or do just one of this, I don't know what I would pick because eventually, no matter how much fun that game is, even if it's a multiplayer game and you could play with different people every time, you're gonna get bored and tired eventually, right? Um, realistically, you could say like a tabletop game like D&D, where like you have a DM or a storyteller and you just keep going from there and the story keeps going along even if you have to keep making new characters, like something like that. Realistically, there's like an infinite number of possibilities. But like any other video game, you're gonna get tired of, right? Like unless you have like mods for the games, like you could probably say something like Skyrim, but that would die very quickly, extremely quickly. And I don't think I can name a game, right? I could probably say Skyrim, but like Baldur's Gate has ruined Skyrim for me. It like genuinely has. And I don't think I could ever play Skyrim again. I don't think so. Oh, I definitely could not do it. Oh my god. I could not get the one thing. Yeah. What else? What other questions did I write down? I think I let me just retitle this. There we go. Let me just retitle this Google Doc so I don't lose it. BG3 has ruined a bunch of games. Neither did BG3. No, I get that. Baldur's Gate 3 it appealed to me just because of my love for D&D. But Skyrim, I loved Skyrim at first, but then that it just died. Um, yeah. But hmm, yeah. Well, anyways, I did write down a few things. I wrote pick a side. What you got to pick right now for the rest of your life. You can only play single player games or multiplayer games. I want to hear from you guys. Because for me, I'm gonna go with single player games for the rest of my life. Single player, multiplayer. Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to go with a single player. Multiplayer. Okay, okay, crazy. I play single player games. Okay, yep. See, Ashley's on my side. See, Ashley's on my side. That's what single player. A lot of options. Well, it looks like it's 3-2. That's crazy. That's crazy. Melindy, if you're still in chat, I'd love to hear single player or multiplayer. Got Ashley and Cryo. Yep, I do. Two elite people. We're an elite trio. Um, yeah. Now here's another good question for you. Say single player mostly. Look at that, 4 elite people. Uh, here's a good question for you. Safe scumming or live with your mistakes. I feel like most people will say safe scumming. I'm gonna go with live with your mistakes. I would rather, even if I mess up a story beat, I'd rather it like have to be that much more careful with it. Live with the mistakes or the chaos. Exactly. Exactly. If you can go back and keep like doing the same option over and over again, it's gonna like screw yourself up. I think it's more fun to live with your mistakes. Oh, you. Oh yeah, live with my crimes. Your crimes, bro, dude. What do you mean your crimes? My God, dude, that's crazy. Live with yeah. You're doing me dirty now. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. That's crazy. Why? Because you're on my team? That's crazy. Uh yeah, no, I'm definitely I'll live with my crimes over safe scumming cuz it's more honorable like using a sword and armor and a shield over magic. Mm. Uh yeah. Offline forever or always online? Let me ask you guys that. Would you rather just do you always prefer to stay offline or always online? With the mistakes except for Unchained. True tomatoes. Get those tomatoes out of my chat. Get them out of here. Get that out of here. Offline. There you go. See, here's the thing. That's I partly play offline or not even have my I won't even say that next part. But yeah, it's better to play offline so that like the second you appear online, you get like all the messages like, "Hey, invite, invite, invite." I used to deal with that all the time, and it used to always piss me off. Probably online. Most of my friends live far away from me. Okay, okay, I get that. I definitely prefer to stay. I mean, like I'm at the point now. I'll stay online, but like if I had to pick between the two, I would definitely go offline. Just give myself in salon. Online, yeah. Um, I am Miss Chronically show as offline everywhere. Exactly. 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 Because both of my games. Oh. Okay, Ashley. Cool. Uh so other than just playing, hey, what's going on, Mr. Barnyard? Good to have you around, man. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Uh so I got a question. I'm gonna keep the questions going on. You guys have that one friend who quits every session that you play. And what I mean by that is he ends up rage quitting, right? Either in the middle, towards the end, maybe in the beginning. Do you keep playing with them? Do you keep that person around, or do you kind of just stop gaming with them? I would say I'd keep playing with them because you never know when it could happen, and it's a little bit chaotic. You never know. My cat's fat ass is laying on me. He demands cuddles. Kage, if you have that problem with your cat, I can suggest to you pick him up, open a window, throw him out, close the window, get in your car, drive to the pound, adopt a dog. You won't have the same issue, and even if you do, dogs are just better. I keep them around. It's funny, and they're still my friend at the end of the day. Exactly right. Not everybody wants to like play the same game. Some people just rage quit. You never know. You never know. I guess we'll never know. Now, what's with the tomatoes? No, it's a cat. All right, cats are. I keep playing with him. I find it hilarious when he screams about nothing. There you go. See, and Hashira doesn't mind. Hashira doesn't mind that. I'm saying for him to throw his cat out the window, right? Dude, we have 14 votes and the vote is 50-50. Still got him with us. He just gets bored easily. Oh hell yeah. Hell yeah. I feel that. Yeah, some friends you get into a game they just don't find it interesting. The one game that like got me kind of like that was the finals. It's kind of like parkour game show but like it's a shooter. I played that like 2 years ago and I liked it, but I got very bored of it very quickly. So I just wanted to like stop playing it. That's like where I was at least, you know. Oh, you love time? Oh, okay. Thankfully I'm not the only person who played it here. Could we get one more person to vote on this on this poll? It's 50-50 right now. That means 7 people have voted for each option. Bro, actually like fuck out of here, dude. That's crazy. Here's the funny thing about this. My best Corey played Ace Combat 7 and he couldn't beat the whole game. When I did, he was happy when I did it. I tried to convince him to try, but he wouldn't do it. Mm. Interessante. Interessante. Really. That's cool. Oh my god, what is this? What is this, bro? Bro, why are you? Thank you. Thank you. And Boom, yes. And Hashira, that's me. I'm Boom, you're Hashira. You're actually your Kage, but you know, I get that. There we go. Put that down. Cool. You're not gonna believe what game my friend rage quit. Is it Helldivers 2? Is it Helldivers 2? Uh Now, would you guys rather lose your rank in multiplayer or would you rather lose your save file? How do you know? Because you've been using that as your answer a lot. Like a lot. But yeah, would you rather your rank go down or would you rather lose your save file? I want to hear that from you guys. Because obviously the save file, I feel like, or rank, it's going to depend on the game. It's going to depend on the game that you choose. Rank, yeah, I'm in the same boat. I'd rather lose my rank. Because like you can always grind back up, right? It's not the same anymore in Overwatch 1, but in Overwatch, well, no, it's not the same in Overwatch 2. But back in Overwatch 1, you would get like 10 points for your golden weapon every time you went up a rank. And if you're constantly going down in a rank, you're going to be getting paired up with lower rank people. If I lost my save file after like 10 hours of playing a game, I'm going to lose my shit. I'm going to go mad. I'm going to go bananas. I'm going to go bananas. I'm actually going to lose my mind. Let's see. It goes down. Just look at the questions I wrote down earlier. I'm trying to see if I want to, like, if they're even worth it or if I've kind of said them already. Rank a loss save is like a horror with anything that requires you to. Exactly. All right, we got some personal call outs here. Who here plays on easy mode in their games? Who here starts a new game and plays easy? Other than Rastov, who here plays on easy mode or baby mode? Not me. Not me. I play on either standard or hard. There was a time in my life I would buy a new game and I would immediately set it to the hardest difficulty. And that's the only thing I would play. Because if I could beat it on the hardest difficulty, I would feel so good about myself. Wait, always best way to enjoy the game. Yes. But who here plays on easy mode? Is that what you're about to tell me, Kage? Standard for a first playthrough. Okay. Most games I don't, but Chained Together is def one I do it with. Well, bro, that's just cowardice. That's cowardice, Melindia. What do you mean? That's cowardice. Nah. Nah, we play on standard or hard. We don't play on easy baby mode. What are you, a baby? You big baby? Crazy. I'm a tired and lazy easy mode all the way. See, at least Barnyard is admitting it though. At least, thank you. I know you think that. Not me. Not me. I usually play on hard mode. I beat Platinum's Ragnarok on Give Me God of War mode. I play on normal and hard mode on Ace Combat. And I still pass the missions. Okay, good. How often do you guys mute your voice chat? Like the second you jump into a game, right? Because for me, playing multiplayer games, I typically used to do that a lot. I would just join a lobby and immediately mute everybody on my team just so I could sit there and play. I don't want to like listen to my coworkers talk shit or my coworkers. I don't want to listen to my teammates talking shit. Or I don't want to hear the retards on my team who just blast music through their headphones or they just want to talk about something stupid. I don't want to be playing a game and somebody's just being racist on my team. It's just not fun. I just talk to my friends. Exactly. I'd rather be on Discord with a friend than listen to my teammates. I'm an annoying talking a little shit. I talk in every game I play. There's no easy mode on fear and hunger, only death. One thing I like, one phase I went through a lot in Overwatch event. I was that guy where like I was the only person out of my friend group who like turned my mic on for the team chat, and I would just be like, "Hey, what's going on, man?" I would try to be nice, right? But also if there were like four, I don't know if it's like 5v5 or if we're not a full stack, like we have one random on our team, I will be the guy to jump on the in the voice chat and say like, "Hey, nice to meet you. Glad to play with you. Just want you to know that like we're all together. So if we lose, we're all gonna be blaming you. No pressure though. Haha. Have a good game." If the have the music on or a squeaker, I'll mute the bastards. I don't play those games unless I'm on a full team with friends or surviving the whole go to the kitchen per True, true. See, women, you guys get told to go to the kitchen, so you guys get to make something for yourself to eat. Us men, nobody tells us to go to the kitchen, so like we're hungry all the time. Y'all women have it so much easier than us. Oh. How often do you guys blame lag for when something is clearly your fault? I'd like to hear that. Just get called slurs. But yeah, how often do you guys blame lag for when you like when it's like clearly your fault, but you just don't want to admit it? I get targeted for being British, not being a woman. You should probably fix that. You should probably fix that, Eris. Stop being British. Be like Panda. Be toxic. It's always the British. Because I'll be honest, I definitely blame lag more in multiplayer games than anything else. But yeah, I more than I should. She's fine the way she is. Lag is that code? I literally made a song about lag killing her. Bro, lag sucks, dude. It sucks, but it's so easy to actually blame the lag. I love when I watch a kill cam of my friend and they're like, "Oh, I was lagging so hard." Then you watch it and it's clearly not lag. Oh my god. Thanks, God. I definitely blame lag though more than I can admit. To be honest, I definitely can blame it. Apex Legends where I blame lag a lot more than I should have. If nobody doesn't know, I don't only speak. If nobody doesn't know, I don't only speak only English. Okay, okay, Ashley. We're not talking about that, but okay. Uh, have you ever bought a video game because friends pressured you into buying it? You ever have that situation? Because I'm not the kind of person who pressures his friends into buying games. I'm the friend who buys the game for his friend to play with them. That's me. That's me, at least. Yeah. Yes. That's definitely me. Helldivers 2. Baldur's Gate 3. Really? Really? I've bought Baldur's Gate 3 11 or 12 times for other people, not including the 4 or 5 times for myself. Yep, Wreckfest dog, crap game. Okay. Hell yeah. Cool. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of just waiting till this timer runs. I got another 11 minutes for this timer to run out. Shit. It depends. Sometimes I buy, other times they buy. Yeah, I want my $70 back. Sorry. I'm the kind of guy I will buy a game for my friend. If they don't like it, they don't like it. I'm not gonna like force them to keep playing with me. But like if I buy it for them, they owe me at least one session to see if they like it or not. At least one. Have you ever installed the game and not launched it? I have done that way too many times. But like, if you ever bought the game, downloaded it, it just sat there on your desktop, like waiting for you to click on it to play it. You ever have that situation? Black Ops 6. Definitely Black Ops. That's a good answer. I've bought games for others before, and they've bought some for me. Yeah, yeah. I have 7 games installed that I have not played. Red Dead Redemption 2 being one of them. Dude, Red Dead Redemption 2 is such a good game. Such a good game. It's so good. Oh, so fucking good. Sounds like the majority of my Steam library, and that's kind of odd that it happened over 600 times. But, oh my lord. Oh my lord. Not sure to be honest. I can be generous, but I buy a game to get away from Minecraft and somehow it pulls me back in. Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in. Oh Lord. What other, looking at what else I like organize my questions and things. I did like hot takes before, personal. I at least gave Baldur's Gate 36 hours of playtime before I made. But you should have given it 7 hours. You get good hour 7. Oh my lord. Uh, let's see. So some other things I wrote down as like questions to you guys. Would you say multiplayer games can be more stressful than real life? Like, are there any multiplayer games that like you think give you more stress or agita than like anything IRL? Because I wouldn't even say like just multiplayer, but like because I'm streaming honor mode now on Baldur's Gate, like that, or just playing it on an account that doesn't have the golden dice yet, that fucking gets me. The Spider-Man games are where it's at, dude. Those games are fucking great. They genuinely are. I don't play FPS games because they generally stress me out. I apologize for yawning. I'm very tired. But yeah, no. First person shooters can be very difficult, like or very like stressful. But it's definitely something you can. I've learned to just deal with. I learned I could be called a dictator. Okay, okay, dictator. I'll remember that. Destiny. Okay, okay, okay. Sure. Enough said. And then would you guys say single player games respect your time more than anything else, like multiplayer? Do single player games like respect your time? It's the reason I won't play shooters anymore. Too many sweet. It was a different time. I would say single player definitely respects my time more. I think so at least. There are some games that don't, but like single player games like Hello Kitty Island Adventure that require you to grind. Those are games that don't respect your time, especially when you have to wait 24 hours to do your next quest. Definitely respect it more. True. Definitely more than multiplayer. That lets you pause and jump back on as you need. Yep. And then here's a good question for you guys. Is getting good worth it? As long as the story game is good, yeah. But is it worth getting good? Like when someone tells you get good, is it worth it? Really? I don't think so. Why am I so tired? What the fuck, bro? I'm like actually tired. Let me sit up a little bit in my chair. Except certain Souls game, no pauses. Yep. Yeah, the Souls don't have like the normal pause. Nah. Getting good isn't worth it. I get that. I feel that. It doesn't feel like it's worth it sometimes. Especially with like what kind of game you're playing, you know? Get good mentality is just dumb. Really. Why would you say it's just dumb? Like any other like big reasons why? Because winter has come. Winter has come. I love Game of Thrones. Hmm. Okay. There we go. All right. But yeah, honestly, I'm gonna end the poll now. Single player just barely beats multiplayer. 53% single player, 47% multiplayer. I mean, that's closer than I thought it'd be. I don't want to be a sweat, but I don't want to suck. Yeah, I get that. Oh, yeah, I get that. Yeah. Hmm. We're gonna. Hmm. I'm gonna send you over to someone who I think you guys might like in a minute. I'm not gonna send you over yet. The stream's still going, but we're just gonna hang out for another minute. Instead of telling me get good, give some damn advice, you troglodyte. What would you say? Like, I don't know. How do you guys feel about like me doing this? Right? Do you guys think I should kind of just like stick to my normal gaming streams? Do you guys think I should try to keep doing this once a week? I don't really have a set schedule for it. It's kind of just me figuring it out. But I don't know. I just want to like get an idea, right? Is it really worth doing Groovy Guy? I enjoy it, but I also I don't know if it's like for me or if I should keep it up. I've been thinking about that a lot. You like Ikage? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Like it's so different from what I normally do. I like the once a week thing. Okay. It's something I've wanted to do for a while, but I don't know if I have like like I don't know if I have the ability to keep doing it. And when I say the ability, I mean more so in terms of I'm afraid I'm just gonna get way too boring because like this is kind of like for me to grow a little bit, like my ability as like a creator, and I feel like I'm gonna like fail eventually with it. I don't have like a set goal. Like it's not like I don't expect anyone to ever support the channel, right? Like I will gladly do like streams without any support or just like the fact that I just have people there is more than enough for me, and that it always means a lot for me. Honestly, it does. Um, but I don't know if this is right for me exactly. You know, I do want to eventually do an episode where I have a guest. I don't know who I would do for that guest, but I gotta figure that out. You know, I'll figure it out. It's once or twice every month. Once or twice a month. I don't know if I'd want to go that far in between episodes, but yeah, that is an idea. Because as of right now, the goal is to do it like 4 times a month. Me, JK. But yeah, I don't know. I'll be thinking of it. I'll be figuring it out. I do want to do at least one episode with a guest and see how that goes. Um, yeah, we'll be figuring it out. I do need some. If you guys are interested, though, I would love in the after the stream ends. This will be like turned into a video. If you guys would love to leave suggestions for episodes for me or like topics for me to go over, I would appreciate that. Like genuinely, I would. It would mean a lot to me, at least I would say. But I think I'm gonna end it there. I'm gonna send you guys over to my good friend. That's probably what you need to guess, maybe. But I'm gonna send you over to my good friend Exile Rastov as the guest. That's your interview. I don't know if I could. Okay, here's the thing, right? I love I love Rastov a lot. He's my good buddy, but I don't want to like use him for like views or an audience or anything like that. Like I appreciate him shouting, helping me get some people, but I don't want to like I want to be able to bring an audience back towards whoever I'm like collabing with, right? Like I helped Glow gain a bunch of subscribers, Scully, other people. I've helped Exile gain a lot too. But I don't want to like go do a collab with somebody and I have no viewers and they have a bunch and then I want to be able to bring something to the table. That's just my thing. I don't want to just get like a handout. I want to be able to like stand on my own 2 feet. So this is the year I'm definitely gonna work on growing my channel, my audience more. But you know, that's just me. All right, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Bye bye.